All right, we are live. What's happening? Real estate rock stars, are you ready for some video fun? My name is Borino. I am your drill sergeant today. Good to see you, everybody. Welcome. Today's going to be a great session. I'm really excited. I'm going to show you how we can together today make a real estate video. Nothing fancy, but effective, cool little video. You don't want snazzy, you don't want salesy, you don't want glitz and Hollywood glamour. You just need to put videos out there. We'll talk about why, how to put them together. If you're not very comfortable on camera, even if you've never done videos, or maybe you're doing them and you just want to get a little better, this is the place. How do you like the hat? You like my hat? There's a reason for it. We're starting the bootcamp. The video bootcamp is starting on Monday. Last time we had 209 students start, 209 students finished. You can check it out. It's right here, realestatevideoplus.com. You can sign up. Would love to have you. First lesson is dropping on Monday. First live Q&A and review session will be on Friday. I can't wait to teach it. It's one of my favorite things to teach because you can see results quickly. But that's all coming. Before we get to all that, man, it's getting hot. Forgive me, I'm going to take this off. The reason I'm wearing this hat is twofold. And I'll explain to you in this video both reasons. I don't recommend, you don't need to wear drill sergeant's hat, but you should start your video with a slight pattern interrupt, and we'll talk about why. If you have any questions, please do post them in the comments. Would love to answer them, would love to help you. Good to see everybody and who is with us. Hey, Bobby, nice to have you. Garen is here, Kyle has just joined us, and Steve just signed in. Fantastico. Good to have all my friends here. Let me just turn this on so we can take a look what's going on here. Yeesh. All right. The stream is good today, right? It's been kind of funky, up and down lately. Yeah, all right. All is good. So now, let's start with the piggy bank and you. Cappuccino's ready. This is actually an espresso. Love that stuff. That's my fuel. You are your brand, my friend. When people do business with you, this is important. When people list their house with you, when they say, please help us find another home, when they say, we need your help, they don't list with Keller Williams, they don't list with Remax, they don't list with Coldwell Banker, Century 21. They list with you. You're the brand. You are the brand. That's why doing marketing that brands you is vital. So what is that? What do people associate? Your name, your face, and your voice, because that's how you communicate, right? That's how you create the impression of your brand. That's how they remember you. Your face, your name, and your voice. So when you talk to them on the phone, they recognize your voice. Oh yeah, this is Steve. I know Steve. Steve is a cool guy who helps us with the real estate. He can answer my questions. There's a new listing down the street. I need to know how much they're asking for. You become the brand. You become the trusted brand. And your job is first to let people know who you are. They need to know you. They can't do business with you unless they know you. And number two, they need to trust you. They need to see, oh, we're in good hands with Steve. Susan, great agent. She is really terrific. She knows the area. She can help us. We can trust her. You are your brand. You need to build and fortify that brand. And video is so important. Video is, you're watching video right now. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about video today, and I'll give you some practical tips how to get to that point where people know you, they like you, and trust you. Here's why I love video, and here's why I think the agents who will crush it are crushing it. Number one, they establish brand. Number two, they use these tools like video. Video establishes authenticity, authority, and celebrity all at the same time. Good video. Now, we're not talking like one of those glitzy videos with all kinds of special effects and graphics and all that stuff. You don't need that. We're talking about simple videos that you can just record with your smartphone, which is what I teach you. You don't need expensive gear. I mean, I have cameras like this one. That's a Sony. That's about $600. This is about $350. The camera you're watching, this one is about $1,800. This one is about $600, $700. You don't need that. You have the biggest, most powerful marketing tool in your pocket already, right here, your smartphone. And if you're not doing videos, it's either you don't understand the power of it, ignorance, which we can cure and fix, or you feel you don't know how to, which again, we can cure, we can fix, especially in the boot camp, or you get your emotions in the way. Is that a possibility? You don't feel comfortable, you feel weird, like I did when I started doing this stuff. I still have my first video. I actually thought I was going to cue it up and show you a little bit, but then I changed my mind because I don't want to embarrass myself too much. But the point is, my first videos were bad. And I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed with my accent, you know, because being Czechoslovakian and trying to speak English at the beginning was hard. I mean, my first video was back in like 2000. I don't even want to say. I don't know. Oh, way back. We used cassettes. That's how old it was. You know, those little micro cassettes we would insert in a camera. But through progression, we got better. So whatever the reason you have why you're not doing videos, let's fix that. Let's get on track and let's look at it as a tool. Now, here's why video can do something that almost nothing else can do. Now, especially these days. What is the number one method, communication method, marketing method that connects you with your audience? The best, most powerful is face-to-face. We are wired that way. We are programmed that way. Our neurobiology is programmed to receive and send information face-to-face. It is by far the easiest, fastest method to build trust, to build connection, and to, I don't want to say convince, but to win somebody on your side so that they can do business with you, they can list, they can sell. What's the second way? And right now with face-to-face in many instances out of the question. Second way is doing videos. Look at it this way. In order for people to do business with you, they of course need to like you and trust you. Every time you send that little message on video, it is as if you took a little deposit into that trust fund of your prospect. Another video, another little deposit. Another video, another little deposit. So every time you ping them, every time they see your face, your branding, hear your voice, your branding, hear your message, your branding, in a non-salesy way that encompasses two things. It needs to include two things, and I'll give them to you in just a moment. You're depositing into the trust account. You're depositing. Did you just notice that the bottom is missing? That's funny. This is my daughter's piggy bank. She's saving money for her trip to Peru. She wants to visit Machu Picchu, so I borrowed it for this video. I didn't realize. Bottomless. You keep depositing. Every little video with some tip, with advice, with even a little glimpse into your life is that little deposit that goes into the trust account. Must be doing that. So now, if we need to replace face-to-face with video and you still are not doing it, I have 3 questions for you. Have you ever taken a selfie? Of course you have, right? Have you ever left a voicemail? Of course you have. Have you ever answered your prospects or your clients' questions, something that somewhat is related or maybe not related to real estate? Of course you have. So I got news for you, my friend. You can make videos. You can definitely make a video. If you can take a selfie, if you left a voicemail before, where you had some kind of a thought of what you want to leave on the voicemail, more than just, hey, this is Bob, call me back. And if you can answer a question, if somebody asks you, well, how is the real estate market? Or what are the homes selling for? How long does it take to sell? How do we deal with this virus situation if we still want to sell? What can you do to protect us and protect the prospects? Is this a good time to sell? If these questions you can answer, you can make interesting, engaging videos. No question about it. Now, I will give you tips how to be more comfortable on camera. We're going to cover that. I will give you a 60-second BAM approach to creating videos. You'll see how we structure the whole thing. I will show you 2 pieces of equipment you should have, and you're ready to go. Okay? So now, the more people feel they know you, the more they feel inclined to trust you. That is the foundation on which we're going to build. The fastest way to build this trust is to create familiarity. The easiest and cheapest free method, it doesn't cost anything to make videos. That's the beautiful thing. It's free. It's to post these little videos. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get started. You don't need expensive equipment. Forget about that. Tool number 1, you have your smartphone. Whether it's Android or iOS, doesn't matter, works the same way. Tool number 2, get a little selfie stick. This is the one I use. This is called the Fujitech. You simply insert your phone into the bracket and you're ready to film. There are 2 reasons I like using a selfie stick versus just holding the camera. One, it adds a little dynamic to the shot. Meaning it's not just a static shot that you have to look at. There can be some movement. Movement is good because it creates engagement and curiosity. Number two, I can position the shot slightly above eye level. That's the interesting angle. That's the good angle. That's the professional influencer angle. It is not this, not the nostril shot, this shot. So it's slightly above my eye level or eye level. And I can position the camera a little further away, because if it's too close, the viewer subconsciously will feel like you're invading their private space. You're too close to them. You know what I mean? So about this length. Now watch this. Watch how my elbow is. Can you see that? Not this. This is not a steady shot that would be like a roller coaster, right? I pull it in just a little. And about this distance, just the distance I would take if I were to talk to somebody face to face. We want to emulate that conversation, the face-to-face conversation with another person. Now, if I only had that, I'm good to go. Yes, sometimes I shoot videos just with my hand, because even that is better than not make a video. You with me? So this is one, tool number one. And then the second tool I'm going to show you is many videos run into a problem that's not the video itself or the content itself. It's the bad audio. It's either noisy, the environment is noisy, too windy, too noisy, crowded, traffic. Here's the solution. Comes in a little pouch like that. This will set you back about 20 bucks. Look at it. Now, I don't get paid by this brand, but this is just the one I happen to use. I really like them. 20 bucks. It's called Power Device, and it's a little lav mic. Little microphone comes in a pouch, looks similar to this one. You clip it on, you hook it, just make sure it's compatible with your phone, and you're in business. You can make videos. That's the only tech you need. Now, yes, you can get a little fancier and edit your videos, and there's like Viva Video or iMovie. There's a whole bunch of apps that can do it very quickly on your phone. But a lot of the videos, even if you watch and follow my videos on YouTube or on Facebook or on social media in general, you notice the single take. It's just one take. There's no fancy editing, graphics, music, none of that. You can do it once in a while, and it's not bad to mix it up a little. But overall, even just those single takes, one idea, deliver it to the camera and post it, can do wonders for you. Yeah? All right. So the second question I get a lot, other than what gear should I use? Tell me the name of the microphone again. Let me show you. This one is called Power Device. Power Device. Okay? It's about 20 bucks on Amazon. Now just please check that it's compatible with your phone. Okay? Because there are several types, several plugs. On that, they work really well. Some of the videos you see me have it clipped on when I film with my iPhone. That's the microphone I use, Power Device. Okay? Now, that's the technology. Where do the videos need to go to get in front of our target market? Fantastic question. I will promise you I will answer it. Bobby, did you get that? We're good? All right. Garen would like to know where to post the video. I promise you I will answer before we wrap up. But let's first talk about what goes into your video. Here's the question. People ask me, what should I talk about? Not a good question. There's a better question. Who do you want to talk to? What are they curious about? In other words, don't make it about you and what you want to talk about. Make it about them. Who do you want to approach? Who is your target audience that you would like this message to be heard? And you can divide it. Well, it can be potential buyers. It can be potential sellers. It can be residents of the neighborhood or the area where you live. It can be a certain age. It can be all, or it can be everybody. Yes, it's possible sometimes to create a video that everybody would enjoy, that everybody can relate to. Let me show you one example. One of my graduates, we just wrapped up the video bootcamp, and watch this. Here's just one example. My student Lisa, great agent, fun agent, very cool and very with it, did a video. Their life in quarantine. Nothing fancy, nothing elaborate, nothing marketing-y or salesy, just dealing with the daily trials and tribulations of what it's like to be in a quarantine these days. Now, can you see it? 876 views within, I think, 3 or 4 days. 174 likes, loves, and reactions, and 189 comments with 13 shares. You see that? Let me zoom it in a little so you can actually see the numbers better. Look at that. Little video that she posted. And mind you, this is all organic traffic. This is not paid advertising. You try to get Facebook ad approved these days, especially real estate ad. Yeah, good luck with that, right? So this is all organic. One video, seen by almost 1,000 people. Now she passed 1,000, I think, right now, because I took the screenshot about four or 5 days ago, recently. When was the last time 1,000 people were interested in what you had to say, what you had to share? When was the last time you got close to 200 reactions on your post on social media? That's how powerful video can be. Lisa is not a professional videographer. She's done very few videos before she came to join the bootcamp. Even total newbies can do that. Let me show you another example. This is my man Avi in New Jersey, New York area. 1,000 views with 3 videos. I do a challenge during the bootcamp where I said first one who passes 1,000 views will get an Amazon gift card. Avi was the first one. Did it with 30 videos, with 3 videos. It was pretty cool. And I'm showing you this not to impress you or to promise you're going to get the same engagement, but I'm showing you what's possible. And little by little, you can get there as well. But you start with, what is my audience interested in? Who am I talking to? So let's start with these basic questions. Who do I want to talk to? And we'll work on an actual example. And I do want you to put together a little video during this class. Yeah? Would that be fun? Who do I want to talk to? What is it that they're interested in? What emotion do I want to evoke? How do I want them to feel? Like with that video, Lisa wanted to feel compassion and a little bit of fun. That was her goal. What am I going to talk about? How am I going to share that? 3 points, and I'll explain to you in a second what that means. And how am I going to end that? What is the call to action? In some videos, you may say, hey, if you're curious, you're thinking about selling down the road sometime this year and would like to know more, just post a comment or reach me on a direct messenger. Reach out. Would be happy to chat. It can be as simple as that. Or it can be, did you like the video? Post your comment below. Or, what about you? How are you coping with the quarantine? What is the toughest thing you have to put up with? Let me know in the comments. You with me? Super simple. So start with the audience. Who am I talking to? What is it that they want to know? What are they curious about? What they may be interested in. Good approach? All right. So here's how we're going to structure the video. Let's say I want to address potential sellers in my neighborhood. Nothing salesy. Not a big, hey, would you like to know how much is your house worth? Contact me for a free market evaluation. That's expected. That's boring. That's been done a million times. Nobody cares. So we're going to do it in a curious way. I want to demonstrate in my video. So my 3 things, my objective and emotion is to rekindle hope. Because these days with a lot of bad news, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear, a lot of people are worried and curious, but also skeptical, hesitant. There's a lot of uncertainty. So I want to bring a little more certainty and a little more hope. I will be specifically talking about homeowners in my area, so not to buyers, but to potential sellers who also need to buy. And the topic I want to bring up is, it's still possible to sell. And the way I'm going to do it is, hypothetically, because the power of video is not just in tell. You don't just tell, you show and tell. So I'm going to grab my phone and get in front of a new listing in the area. Doesn't need to be mine. If it's mine, that's cool. I can use it. Doesn't need to be. But I don't want it to be too real estate salesy. So any house will do. If it's even a recent sale, that's even better. Okay? I would grab my phone, go in front of the property. What are the 3 things I want to talk about? How quickly homes are selling. Why is that important? Because sellers these days, they don't want to run a market for months. A bunch of strangers wandering through their homes. So I'll be talking about it can be very quick. Sales are happening quickly. Like in my area, a good listing gets offered within 48 hours. Your area is probably the same. Shortage of listings, right? Something like that. So I'm going to talk about time. I'm going to talk about money. And I'll show you how I'm going to incorporate my authority into the video. And I'm going to talk about safety to address their fears about the virus and that it still can sell. I just knocked my little pad here. All right, so that's my basic structure. Now watch, it took me just a few seconds to kind of organize my thoughts, write down a few notes, and my call to action will be, let me know in comments or message me direct, DM me. Okay? That's my entire outline. So what I encourage you to do, and I'll demonstrate to you how I would record this video in a moment, do the same. Think, Who is your ideal prospect? Who would you like to work with? Motivated seller? Somebody who wants to sell this year? Somebody who has equity, who's been in the area? Yeah? So you want to demonstrate, I know the area well, maybe you're a resident of that area. You want to help them. You want to provide information. And I'll show you one more trick that needs to be part of the video. All right, so we're talking to potential sellers. My emotion would be sense of hope, 3 points. They can sell quickly. I'm going to touch on value. I'm going to mention safety. And then call to action will be either send me a direct message or posting comments. Okay? Now, I grab my phone. I go outside. I will start with a hook. Because the biggest danger of real estate video, as in any video, as in movie, as in television show, as in any type of education plus entertainment, is what? That they're boring. That's the number one problem. I get sometimes I say, well, Borino, how long should my video be? And I say, as long as it takes to get your message across. There's no such thing as long videos, there are only boring videos. There's no such thing as long movies, only boring movies. Because as long as it's fun to watch and it's entertaining, it's interesting, what? You would keep watching, right? You wouldn't bail. Like right now, this session, thank you for sticking out because I'm giving you good information. This is tangible, this is practical, right? And I'm making kind of fun and I'm enjoying teaching it, so I have good energy and all that. It's the same thing. So what you want to watch for is boring. That's huge. It's bad. Boring is bad. So in order for me to avoid boring, I cannot start my video with, hi, my name is Borino with ABC Real Estate, coming to you live from Lake Barcroft. I would lose you very quickly. No good. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to start with a little simple hook. Now, how did I start my live today? Do you remember? I was wearing a hat. It's the same concept. It's a slight pattern interrupt, a little bit of curiosity that kind of draws you like, why is he wearing a hat? That's all I need. Now, you don't need to wear a sergeant's hat in your video, but start with something that's slightly unexpected. Don't need to be too clever. Definitely don't need to be super funny or super creative or go Hollywood. But something that's a little bit unexpected. So for example, I can start with an easy hook that's a story. I'm on the camera and I would start, do you remember how we had that little mishap here on the lake? That was about 2 years ago and that pipe burst and a little bit of all kinds of stuff got into the water. Thank God it's all cleaned up and thank God that it really did not affect our real estate value that much. Thank God to people who were very competent in cleaning it up. Do you guys remember that? I'm in front of Oak Street. This property recently sold about 2 weeks ago, got sold and closed. I got some good news for my Lake Barcroft neighbors and friends. My name is Borino. I'm with ABC Real Estate and I've been helping home sellers here in Lake Barcroft for the last 7 years get the most money possible for their properties. Like this one behind me, I listed it 3 weeks ago. We had an all cash offer and now the transaction closed 24 hours ago. You may be wondering, is this a good time to sell? Are home values still as solid as they were a year ago? And what can be done in these crazy times during the coronavirus? Is it a really good time to sell? Let's start with the last one. Yes, it's still a good time to sell. If there is a plan that you had or have right now, and you're thinking about selling, this may be a good time to put the property on the market. Of course, we have a whole bunch of new precautions and things that we do to protect you and the potential buyers. You may also like to hear that the home values in our neighborhood increased 7.2% in the last 12 months. And like the property behind me, if the property is priced and marketed well, it will have offers usually within a day or two. So are you curious? Would you like to explore it more? Maybe you're kind of teeter-tottering a little bit, debating, should we stay, should we go? I'm here to help. Any question you have, any help I can provide, or any information that would help you get more clarity and more peace of mind in these difficult times, please let me know in the post in the comments or shoot me a quick direct message. Would be happy to answer them for you. Thanks for watching this short video. Hope you enjoyed this. This is Borino. More good information for our Lake Barcroft neighborhood coming. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. That's it. Super simple. Now I stumbled a little bit. It wasn't 100%, but that's important. I don't want my video to be too polished. I don't want it to be too perfect. Because that raises the defense. Ooh, something salesy. They're going to try to sell me something at the end. It would sound too much like a commercial. So I don't want to rehearse too much. If I stumble a little bit, that's actually good. That's okay. I want it to be authentic. And that's important because authentic is the opposite of boring. If it's entertaining, if it's authentic, if it's real, and if it speaks to the questions or problems or concerns that some people may have. That's a winner. Doesn't need to be long. You don't need to spend 5 minutes elaborating. 3 talking points, simple opener, call to action, introduction, branding. I mentioned my name twice there. They see my face. Mission accomplished. Now, are you ready to make your video? Would you like to do it? I like it. Good. I'm glad you do. Mari, what's happening? Mari says, I'm going to follow his videos on YouTube. We need to talk about making videos near our area of farming. Videos for farming are fantastic. You can make videos for farming. You can use videos as part of your follow-up. That's the cool thing. I can now email this kind of video. I can text it. I can post it on social media, and I'll tell you exactly where your videos should go. But remember, it can be part of a follow-up. It can be part of your marketing. It can be part of your lead generation. I can use it for sale by owners. I can use it for expireds. All of these, by the way, you will learn how to do in the bootcamp. Go check it out. Sign up. It's only $197, the whole bootcamp, the whole class, including the live sessions, my reviews. I'm there to answer your questions, support you. Go to realestatevideoplus.com. Check it out. Sign up. We're starting Monday. I will help you with all these videos because I do understand that, especially if you haven't done a lot of them, if it's not part of your routine, part of your branding, and part of your marketing, it can be overwhelming. And just like a good video can help your business and can establish you as the authority celebrity in your area, bad, boring videos can damage your reputation and your brand. So you got to watch for that. The mixture of education and entertainment. You got to watch for the content. You got to watch for delivery. You got to watch for those things. That is important. But the good news is, I can teach you in 21 days. Here is why the bootcamp is different. There are many classes on video. You can go on YouTube and spend a few hours, educate yourself. But here is the difference. I built my YouTube channel over the years. We have about, 22,000 subscribers. So I know a thing or two about video. I also have a professional background as an actor, which will help you because I will help you get more comfortable on camera. Don't worry, that's coming too. But the most important part is I understand the power that this thing can have. Now, the boot camp is not like your regular class. I have this thing. Do I still have it? I want to show you. It might have been packed. We will be moving in a few days and it's already... No, it's here. Let me show you. Tell me if you can relate to this. I want to show you something. This is a course I bought a while back. It's by my man Frank Kern and Brian Burchard. It's really good. Cost about $2,500, $2,500. I don't know if you can see it. It is still shrink wrapped. I never opened this thing. I spent a lot of money and it's really good. I never open it. So I don't want the bootcamp to be like that, where you absorb the information but not do anything with it. So the way I built it, the way I structured it, the way it was so powerful and the way people got results very quickly with it was because you're going to spend each lesson, every day you're going to get a lesson from me. You're going to get an email saying, hey, new lesson is posted, go check it out. You're going to watch a little video from 10 to 20 minutes at the most. Once you finish the video, the power kicks in because the lesson I'm going to teach you, you're going to apply right away and make a video. So by the time we're done, you will have produced 21 videos. And not just produced, but posted. And just like Lisa's and just like Avi's and just like many other people who have gone through the bootcamp, you're going to get engagement and reactions very quickly. That is the goal. So the power is not just from absorbing and learning how to make videos, what to talk about. You're going to get over 100 topics. You will have plenty to talk about. The problem is not going to be, what do I talk about, is but where do I start? Which one do I go first? I'll solve that for you. You will know how to do simple edits if you want to make the videos a little more interesting, maybe add some music, maybe add a lower third, like what you see right now, the realestatevideoplus.com, that's called the lower third. You will see that you can do that all on the phone. There are a couple of simple apps where you can do it. Maybe add a little B-roll because the power of video is not just to tell, but to show and tell. So if I talk about, let's say, home improvements to potential home sellers, I can not only tell them, I can be in front of the house and do a little insert shots where I can show them either photograph or a video that I will shoot separately and insert into my video. You follow me? So you will learn. Then the final phase will be, how do I get views on social media? What are the best places to post? Now, I promise you I will give it to you, so write these down. You should post on your website. You should post on your Facebook personal page. You should post on your Facebook business page. You should post on YouTube. You should definitely have a YouTube channel. If you don't have one, I will help you. One of the lessons is specifically on how to start and build your YouTube channel. and you should post on Instagram. Those are the 5 best places to post your videos. Here's the best part. You record one video like we just did, or I did, now it's your turn, and you can post it everywhere. So I don't have to do it over and over. You record once and you can have 1,000 people get your message. So it's not like you have to make 1,000 phone calls. That would take forever. Knock on 1,000 doors. That would take forever. Send 1,000 postcards. That would be expensive. One free little video can reach big audience. Now, one thing I need to make clear. Video is not a magic bullet. Video will not replace lead generation, prospecting, or follow-up. Video will not magically get you 100 listings in the next 12 months. Video is not the pill, the magic pill. But it is becoming an essential part of good agents' toolbox. That's why I have that toolbox as a logo, because it is one of those tools, whether you like it or not, you got to do it. Just like when MLS switched from the books to computers, you got to do it. That's like we switched from email to texting. You got to do it. It's all part of the progress. And video is becoming very quickly the dominant method to communicate, to follow up, to establish your brand, to build trust, and to let the world know, here is who I am. Because tell me if this is your marketplace. Doesn't it look like this, right? Somebody mentions they want to sell a huge crowd just shows up. And with tools like video, you can stand out. Where you don't have to yell and scream, you don't have to be salesy, you don't have to close anybody, and you don't have to waste thousands of dollars on stuff that may or may not work. The secret to all this is creating these little videos, 2, 3, 4, 5-minute videos, nothing fancy. Authentic messages, you sharing with your audience. And some of the videos like Lisa's, you saw that example, has nothing to do with real estate, and yet it resonates. That's why I sometimes, last week I think, I posted a little clip. I was sitting upstairs and we have this cute little cat. And she has this habit, she taps me when she wants to be pet. She taps. She like requests, hey, hello, I want to love. So I grabbed my phone and I did like a 20-second clip. Posted it. Minutes later, 200 views, big engagement. Now you would say, well, why would I, as a real estate coach, post a video of our cat? Here's why. It is not all about business. It is about showing my personal side. It is about being real, being relatable, creating an emotion. And my goal with that little was just somebody to go, oh, because I know all that stress and worries and tension that so many of us are going through, including me and including my family. So I wanted to do a little, that's cute. That's all I wanted. And mission was accomplished. And then I can follow up with a real estate video and a coaching video and a business video and another personal video. And you keep it in rotation. That is the secret. Now, would you be up for a challenge to make a quick little video? Yes? I'll keep it really, really simple. All you will do is introduce yourself on camera. Hello, my name is, I am with. I've been helping home buyers and sellers in, insert area. My specialty is, insert. If there's anything I can do, answer your questions, help you in some way, please reach out and let me know. That's all you got to do. 20-second video. Are you up for it? Yes or yes? Remember, it's these little decisions. I'll do it later versus do it now. Imperfect action beats perfection, need for perfection every single time. If I didn't do the shitty, bad videos back in 1475, I wouldn't be here today teaching you how to do this stuff. You know what I mean? I had to go through the bad stuff to do the good stuff. It's a progress. Are you up for it? Take me up on the challenge and I will have a prize for you. I actually have something for you. The first person who is willing to record a little video and post it in the comments on Rockstars. Now, unfortunately, I can only see it on Rockstars because the way our system is set up. We'll get a gift card to Apple Store, not Apple Store, but App Store, iTunes. Yeah, you're up for it? Little introduction. Hi, my name is, I am with, and I know this doesn't follow exactly the pattern, interrupt and emotional, then don't worry about it. We have the baby wheels on, the training wheels on for now. It's all good. You don't need to post it anywhere else unless you want to, but post it in the comments. My name is, I am with, I've been helping home buyers and sellers, and my specialty is, if there's anything I can do to help, please reach out and let me know. Yes? You up for it? Let's do this. This is going to be fun. Bobby would like to know, can you repeat it, please? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Bobby. Post what you want me to repeat. You are interesting. Glad you're here. Love your wisdom, says Garen. That is really cool. Well, thanks for that. I appreciate those nice comments. Alan likes it. Okay, good. So now, the game is on. Who will be the first one who is willing to post that little video here in the comments? Can you do it? Bobby says you already did. Okay, thank you. Good. So I answered that. Fantastic. Gift card, first one who's going to do it. All right, so we talked about what to talk about. Now, how do you get more comfortable? As you know, I was a professional actor, so I'm going to give you what worked for me, because there were times, there was this movie. I was doing this movie. It was a great story. It was a World War II story. I was a teenager shooting a movie. And the story was the Germans, there was an assassination of a German officer. And there was a curfew in a little town, and the army president, the German army president in a town, grabbed 10 random people who violated the curfew, including me and my girlfriend, cute girl played in the movie, and they put us in a cellar. They lock us up in a cellar. And they say, you have till dawn, one of you needs to confess to the assassination and walk up the stairs. It was a heavy drama, pretty heavy movie. And I was playing this young boy with his girlfriend, kind of, you know, teenager. But the cast was amazing. They assembled, think Oscar-level actors in Europe a while back. And I got to tell you guys, I was nervous. I was nervous. This was not my first movie, but I was nervous to the point where I was worried I'm going to forget my lines. And it was difficult to be face-to-face on camera with super masters of their craft, with total megastars. There was actually one guy named Karol Machata. And he was well known because for about 10 years he refused to do television and he refused to do movies. He said the scripts are shit, he's not interested, all he would do is theater. And he was brilliant. He was one of the best actors I've ever seen. He had this thing, we did a play once together where we were talking, there were about 4 of us walking on stage, and he played this Roman officer in this play, and he would walk and tell stories and be all funny and everything. And there was that portal on the side of the stage to the theater, and he would cross that, enter the stage, and boom, change instantly. And night after night, I watched him do that, and it was amazing to me. So when he had accepted this role to play one of the captives in the cellar, he played this barber, this sleazy, crazy barber, great character, and the way he played it was just amazing. I was totally freaked out because my part was really big. I actually was one of those who wanted to volunteer and walk up the stairs. It was hard, so I had to develop a method to get present, to drop the tension, not to be nervous on camera. I didn't want to botch the movie. I didn't want to botch my role. Now, fortunately, I think it turned out okay. And no, I don't have a copy, and no, I don't want you to Google it, please. Don't embarrass me. But the point of my story is this. Let me give you some tools and things that actors do, that influencers do, to be more relaxed on camera, because nothing kills the good impression on camera than if somebody's too stiff, too salesy, too nervous, too scripted. You've seen people like that, right? So rule number 1 is use your body. Use your physiology. Your body determines how you feel. Your body controls to a great degree the level of energy you have. Notice how I do these sessions when I coach you and teach you. I'm standing up. There's a reason for that. It's easier to breathe. I can gesture. I can move around. I can even go grab shit if I want to, like show you the apple cart. Anybody posted yet? Nobody yet. Let's go, people. Make a little video. So now, use your body, your posture. Shoulders back, nice and straight. That's number 1. Number 2, breath. Your breath calms your mind. Nice deep breath. Like before I start my presentations to you guys, before I go live, I do this little routine where I kind of get my energy up. I jump up and down a little bit. Look for tension. Take a nice deep breath. Next, smile. There is an embedded messaging in smiling. It is a message that instantly sends and receives, I feel good, I'm not a threat, I'm easygoing, I'm kind, I'm friendly, I enjoy talking with you. It feels good to smile, it makes you feel good, and it makes the audience feel better. So put a nice smile on. So remember, body, posture, smile, breathe, look into the camera, and go. Use your physiology. Next thing I'm going to give you, rehearse a little. Especially if you want to talk about, like the video I demonstrated, that would be my rehearsal. I would kind of organize the thought and I would say, okay, instead of saying it this way, I'll move this up and I'll move this down. Let's go. So do a little dry run, a little rehearsal. Don't overdo it. If it's too rehearsed, it becomes too mechanical, too stiff, and too boring, too salesy. You want to stay away from that. On contrary, a little stumble, a little mistake, a little something that would sound natural, like a speech, like when you talk to somebody, when you have a regular conversation. You want to emulate that in the video. And one way I do it, did you notice what I did just now? To create that sensation of like we're having a conversation rather than just me big monologue, is I use questions, which is what you normally do in a conversation. Make sense? All right. And the last one I'll give you is progress. Focus on progress. You will not nail your first video perfectly, nor would you want to. It's your first video, and it's a set of skills that you can develop. Now, I expect your 21st video during our bootcamp together to be better than the first one. No question about it. I want to see the practice, but you know what's interesting? You're going to have access. Here's the URL, by the way, realestatevideoplus.com. Let me put it on the screen. There you go. What's interesting is you will have access to our private group, specifically just for you guys, my students who do the video bootcamp. And what's interesting is I can queue up video from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, because one of the homeworks that you will have, your assignment will always be study the lesson, make a video, post, review other students' videos. So I can see the progress. I can see the first video sometimes a little shy, a little timid, a little bit on the quiet side, or a little bit boring, a little bit wordy, or too short. And it gets better, and it gets better, and it gets better. And then I watch the engagement, and it goes up, and it goes up, and it goes up. Now, maybe nobody will ever call you and say, oh, I saw a video, come list my house. But I promise you, if you do this consistently, key word, with repetition, you will create enough familiarity where somebody will raise their hand and says, you're familiar to me. I know you from somewhere. We're thinking about selling. Can we talk? That's what you want, is to start a conversation or follow up with somebody. Maybe you have a lead that you haven't spoken to for after a while, and you send them these emails. Oh, emails, great. Who wants emails? Yeah. But if you send an interesting video, they may get curious and go, that's pretty cool. All I want is that connection, the engagement. You with me? So go to realestatevideoplus.com, sign up. Would love to have you. We don't have much time because we're starting Monday. So let's get going. This can be a good time. Friends, this business has been challenging. It has been very challenging. And a lot of agents left. You notice that? You're still here. And I love that. And I know the word pivot has been abused to death. Everybody now pivots. And what I'm suggesting to you, look what works. Look who is using video. Successful agents are using video. You're watching video right now. You like to consume video. It's free, or mostly free. It's fast. One message to thousands or hundreds or even dozens of people. Doesn't matter. You don't need a huge audience. You need an engaged audience. You need the right audience. And I'll help you build it. I'll show you. There's a process to it. No talent required, only skill. Knowledge plus skill plus action. Knowledge plus skill plus action. We build the skill through repetition and through doing the right things, because repetition alone, you know what they say, practice doesn't make perfect, practice just makes permanent. Practicing the right stuff will make you really good at this stuff. And you can see how quickly people will start responding. The world is desperate for good news. The world is desperate for a little bit of entertainment, some distraction, some information, and help. And in these challenging times, in this crazy business, you can provide that. You already know how to sell a house. You already know how to price a house. You already know how to list a house. That is not a question. What you need to know is how to let the world know who you are, what you do, and why people can trust you. And I'll show you a tool. Looks like this. your smartphone. They can do it without being salesy or annoying, yes? Tatiana, let's see what she got. All right, look at that.
Hi, I just wanted to introduce myself.
Let me show you, my friends. Tatiana nailed it. So she's going to get that gift card. I love it. Let me play the video. Hold on. Hold on just a second. Bear with me. This is really good. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the audio. Let's try it.
Hi, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Tatiana, a realtor here in Miami. Me and my team, iPlus Group, we serve all South Florida area. I wanted to thank you for registering at our home search website and to let you know that we are here to help you with any questions you may have, real estate related, about home search process, home buying process in Florida. You can reach me directly at my phone number 786-202-7739 or write me an email. And I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon.
Very good. That's awesome. Love it. All right, we have some questions. Let's address those. Melody would like to know, did she get those views by hashtags? No, there were no hashtags, Melody. No hashtags, all organic. All right. Very good. Tracy would like to know, is there something you can boost to a specific area or just overall on your social media posts? Yes, Tracy, there's a lot of things you can do. And I'm going to give you during the class a lot of those little tips and hints how you can enhance your reach. But the best thing, the most powerful thing that I learned from one of the most powerful influencers who has millions of followers, is worth $160 million, is my man Gary Vee. Many of you are familiar with him. Now, you may not follow him closely or you may not read his books, whatever, but you know about him. And the first thing Gary will tell you is produce a lot of content. It's the repetition. Message matters. The delivery matters. The way you look matters. How you dress matters. That was a well done video where she was dressed nicely, right? That all matters. But it is the repetition that will outweigh all of that. Because imagine you're going on a busy highway. There is a restaurant. It's not even like a fancy restaurant. It's like an eatery on the way from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. And every mile also, for about 20 miles, they have a billboard. You can't miss it. I think it's Baker or something. In Baker. And I don't even know, maybe you guys know who are from the area what I'm talking about. But I don't know if they still do, but when I lived in LA, you can't miss it. You cannot not notice it. Because you just, every mile, just burger, food, lunch, hungry, stop by. This is the same thing. If you can produce these little, easy, simple videos that take what? 3-4 minutes to record and post? It doesn't take longer than that. And if you can do it with repetition, people will start paying attention and noticing. And more importantly, Facebook and social media in general will start paying attention to, oh, we got a content provider. People want content, people engage, people react. Let's show more of that. Rather than less, because it's not salesy. You know how business pages, especially on Facebook, got deprecated a lot. You don't get a whole lot of engagement on your business page these days, especially if you just put, hey, just listed, new listing. Yeah, who cares? But these things get a lot of engagement. Video gets a lot of engagement, especially well done video. Not perfect, just follow certain rules and certain principles. There's more to it than this. So here's what you're going to get. If you join our bootcamp, you're going to get a daily lesson from me. A little video you're going to watch, 10 to 20 minutes at the most, where we dissect the process, where to start, how to produce videos, what to talk about, what not to talk about, how to make videos more interesting, more engaging, how to vary your topics, address different audiences, and then how to increase your social media presence in general. None of this requires paid advertising. If you want to throw in some dollars at it, you can, but you don't have to. That is the class. Then every Friday, we're going to get on live call, video call, where I'll review your videos, answer your questions, help you with whatever help you need, so that you can start producing this content on a regular basis. As a special bonus, I've decided to throw in one more thing. I have this thing called the Listing University, and it's like a training portal. It's a library. We call it the Netflix of real estate. We have over 100 training sessions in the library, and we're adding new content constantly to it. From how to work with buyers, how to work for closures, how to get into a divorce niche, how to, the best door knocking tips, you name it, it's there. You log in, you watch a session. Sometimes there are like downloads and resources below, more information below. So it is like a library for you on any topic you want. You will get, and please hear me on this, you will get a lifetime membership to the Listing University. For as long as I coach real estate, which for the foreseeable future, I'm not going anywhere, you will become a member. You can watch, you can binge on it, which is way better than watching the Tiger Man nonsense. It will make you better. So absorb the information, binge on it, whether you like working buyers, sellers, listings, whatever help you need. There are interviews with rock stars, there are tips, marketing, all of that there's for you. That's my invitation, my friends. Come and join us. Go to realestatevideoplus.com, sign up for it. We're going to start on Monday. I'm really excited. Did I mention everything? Yes. Knowledge plus action. We talked about it. I want you to get fast results. As we're going through the bootcamp, I want you to start seeing results very quickly. Now, building something like a YouTube channel is going to take more time than building engagement on medias like Instagram and Facebook. And there are some differences you need to know, but they're both important. They both should be part of your marketing arsenal. We're going to have the 1,000 views challenge again. You're going to get membership to Listing University. Remember this, time is never perfect. There's never a perfect time for anything. There was never a perfect time to get into real estate. I sure as hell didn't pick the perfect time. Now is the time. This is the time. The market is shifting. The things are easing, thank God, in many areas. This is a perfect opportunity for you to step up and do something different, to stand out from your competition. Because mark my words, there will be a time where video is not going to be this fancy luxury. It's a daily occurrence, a routine. It's part of it, just like you're using your cell phone and sending texts. And if you don't master it now, there may be a time where it's going to be too late because you're going to get clobbered by your competition. I'm not fear-mongering, but I've seen it with other stuff. This will happen with video as well. And here's the best part. Once you get the hang of it, once you become more comfortable on camera, once you understand that this is just a set of skills and certain principles you need to use, with repetition, you're going to go, no big deal. I can make videos. You can produce 3-4 videos every week. Everybody can. I do a video a day, and I run a busy company with thousands of real estate agents like you guys, my students. And majority of my videos don't go to our fancy editing team. I don't have a crew or anything. You can do the same. Attract buyers, attract sellers, and have people come to you rather than chasing them, which right now is not just tricky, sometimes impossible. So we're going to adapt. That's all you got to do. Está bien? So now is the time. Make your move. Come join us. Yes? We'll start Monday. We'll have a good class. All right. Tatiana, totally counts. We're taking it. You were the first one. Congratulations. Melissa says, I want to do it. Where do I post again? Melissa, post it on Rockstars if you can, please. All right. Hey, Mr. Avi just joined us. One of our superstars I talk about. Tatiana, I recorded it, but I don't know how to share it. Mari, as long as you recorded it, you're good. It's all good. All right, my friends. So come and join us. Go to, let me post it here. Join us in the bootcamp. Did I get it right? HTTPS realestatevideoplus.com. Yes. All right, cool. Would love to have you, my friends. Would love to teach you what I know, how I built my video presence, and how you can do the same, and how you can eliminate a lot of your competition. Connect with people who may even not know you're in real estate. There may be people in your world right now who have no idea what you do. Or maybe they know you're in real estate, but they're not 100% sure you can do a good job. So we need to not just tell them, we need to show them. And through using these strategic videos with strategic content that I will teach you how to do, you don't ever have to tell them, trust me, do business with me, come list with me. They will come. They will reach out to you. They will start a dialogue and a conversation. Cool? Avi, good class, right? You enjoyed it? It was nice to have you. You got some cool results. Keep doing it. Shanshan says, love the video, last video bootcamp, worth every penny. Shanshan, thanks. Thanks for the nice words. All right, my friends, time to get going. I'll see you in the class on Monday. Yeah, go sign up. $197. Would love to have you. realestatevideoplus.com. My name is Borino. I am here to help. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to show you that it's possible to have a freedom, to have good clients, to make money, to help people, and just feel good about what you do. So you're not an ambulance chaser and you're not one of those annoying salespeople still regurgitating some old scripts. That you're up on technology, that you understand your clients, and that you can be trusted, that you deserve the money and you deserve the lifestyle. Groovy? I hope you learned some good stuff today. Post those little videos. We'd love to see them. Make videos. Join us on the challenge. Join us in the bootcamp. We're going to start Monday, and I'll see you in the class. Borino signing off. Thank you very much for being here today with me. More classes, more lessons, and more tips coming. I'll talk to you real soon. Let's go get them. Bye, everybody. Ciao.